17 camels and 3 sons. Long ago, there lived an old man with his 3 sons in a deserted village near a desert. He owned 17 camels, which were the main source of his income. The man used to rent out the camels for transporting goods across the desert. One day, the old man passed away, leaving behind a will that distributed his assets among his 3 sons. After the funeral and other formalities were completed, the 3 sons read their father's will. While the man had divided his other assets equally, he decided to divide the 17 camels in a different manner. The camels could not be shared equally among the 3 because 17 is an odd and prime number, making it difficult to divide. The 17 camels and the wise man. The old man had specified in his will that the eldest son would inherit half of the 17 camels, the middle son would receive 1/3 of the camels, and the youngest would get 1/9 of the camels. All 3 sons were shocked when they read the will. They questioned each other about how they could divide the 17 camels according to their father's instructions. It seemed impossible to give half of 17 camels to the eldest son, 1/3 to the second, and 1/9 to the youngest. They spent several days trying to figure out a solution, but none of them could find an answer. Finally, they decided to seek help from the wise man in their village. The wise man listened to their problem and immediately came up with a solution. He asked them to bring all 17 camels to him. The sons brought the camels to the wise man's place. The wise man added one of his own camels, increasing the total number of camels to 18. He then asked the eldest son to read the will. According to the will, the eldest son was to receive half of the camels. With 18 camels, half amounted to 9 camels, which the eldest son received. Next, the wise man turned to the second son and asked him to read his share. The second son was entitled to 1/3 of the camels. 1/3 of 18 is 6 camels, which he received. Finally, the third son read his portion, which was 1/9 of the camels. 1/9 of 18 is 2 camels, which he was given. The total number of camels distributed to the sons was 9 plus 6 plus 2 equal to 17 camels, leaving the wise man's camel untouched. He then took back his camel and resolved the issue peacefully. Keywords. 1. Deserted village, an empty village with no people living in it. 2. Vicinity, the area close to a place. 3. Income, money earned from work or other sources. 4. Passed away, a polite way to say someone died. 5. Assets, things you own that are valuable like money. 6. Funeral, a ceremony for someone who has died. 7. Obligations, things you have to do because they are your duty. 8. Property, things you own, like land or a house. 9. Prime is a number can only be divided by 1 foot 3 inches 5, etc.